Hi everyone, thank y'all for being with us again. This is D, and this video is about The Last Dragon. We're gonna decode this one, and this one is still like got a lot of nostalgia with it. I was 10 years old when this movie came out. You see here, TriStar is Pegasus, which I decoded in Mythical Creatures a couple videos back, so please check that out if you get a chance. Now you can see the Last Dragon in the All-Star cast, which is the main characters in every storybook, movie, song. And so Ryan, Cetus, Pisces. A lot of times you got Taurus, it could be Aquarius and Auriga. So we're going to get into all these decodings and what the movie symbolizes. So basically, the beginning of the movie is set in the spring. So they're showing you the beginning of the movie is the spring equinox. It was even released on 3/22, and that was the spring of 85, which is 3/20. Now you can see everything they show you in the movie, from what they wear, the colors, props, usually is going to be Cetus and Pisces or have some reference to the celestial sea or globe or the heavens above. And right now, uh, the main character is the sun. So he's heading east. Now he's at the movies and he's watching the Bruce Lee film. And I did a video on Bruce Lee, so please check that out. It's probably one of our best videos showing on our YouTube channel right now. And as you can see, Shonuff here, he is a shogun. So he's the shogun of Harlem. These are pictures of the first shogun ever from Japan. Now, Shonuff is probably one of the best villains I've ever seen in a movie. He kind of reminds me of the Tupac, like a Tupac villain in the hood, like. But he's probably one of the best villains I've ever seen, especially a brother, like, in a movie like this. So, 85 was a real fun year, I think, with a lot of movies and a lot of artists and a lot of art. So you can see Eddie Arcadian and his boy. They're showing you the two Pisces fishes, the one that's in the tank and the one that he's holding. His wife or his woman would be Taurus. Anytime you have a coupling, that's going to be Gemini, but usually the wife or the girlfriend is Taurus, which we've shown on many videos before. And a Taurus also has like a Riga attached to it, so that's a crown, and that usually goes on top of Orion's head to show that he's a crown, or his hat, or whatever. But as we go along with the movie, you're gonna see the whole theme of the movie. They're showing you the lunar calendar and the solar calendar. So they're showing you what is going on with the sun, how it travels, and also with the moon. And you can tell what their colors mean, what they symbolize once you know the sky story and how it's set. So basically, everything they wear as far as props, all of that is usually going to be Cetus and Pisces, right? And then they're also telling you, like his colors right now, he has on blue, which is associated with the moon, like a blue moon, or dark color, which is in the underworld for nighttime. And also the white symbolizes, it's just a little white showing, so that would be the new moon. This scene cracks me up because they're showing, his uniform shows like the summer solstice. It could be day to night, the horizons. That's the black and white. And as you can see, sure enough, he's showing up to see Leroy to challenge him to fight. That's what this whole movie is about, is him being challenged, Leroy being challenged to show him he's the master. So at the beginning of the movie, he goes to the final level, but he doesn't know he's the master. So this whole movie is basically him going through different experiences and challenges to bring the master out of him, because he physically already is there, but he doesn't know it yet, basically. And look, one of those main scenes we love, kiss my Converse. So when he kicked them, that's Pisces. I mean, that's Cetus. Anything that has to do with kicking or shoes or feet, that's going to be Cetus. And then the actual motion will be Pisces. So usually, anytime they use those two, Cetus and Pisces, it's a combination of both. Now, we're here at Easter in 85, and this is the next scene they're showing you is basically the timeline. And so check out our Egypt video because we decode the Ankh, and you can see what that is at the top of this video, at the top of the arc right there, and that's what he's also emulating with that symbol. Now his family, what they're showing you here is the Gemini twins. Even the sister or the daughter here has two names, so that's referring to Gemini. When I heard that back when I was a kid, I never understood it, so now I understand it. Now she's playing two roles, and everybody at the table are the Gemini twins too. It's always coupling. And even the Daddy Green slogan, direct to your feet of the Daddy Green's pizza, that's telling you it's springtime. Green is always associated with spring. Now, in this movie, basically, is Vanity, and she plays the role of Laura Charles, and she's basically the new moon and Venus, and she's usually Cetus and Pisces because of how they show just the face and the nose. Anytime you see that, that's Cetus and Pisces, just the head shots. And so, Gemini twins again, his brother. I love this. He said, "Get on my back and rap." Would it be? Would it smell like? What it is? I think I have. Do it, baby, do it. And then you can see the henchmen, and then Eddie Arcadian and his woman. They're the Gemini twins too. They're the mirror image of Leroy and Vanity in this film. So they're pretty much the enemies. And she's also Venus. She's also Taurus. Venus has to do with love, and Taurus is usually the girlfriend or the wife. And they also encode when you see yellow and white, that's the new moon with the sun. Even their body placements of where they stand in their positions can are telling you a story. So you'll see Leroy's here now, and he's gonna beat down all these dudes, and then when they're all laying on the floor, they're actually showing you a clock. So that'll come up here in just a moment, and you can see that clock right here is it could be the sun going east to west, or it could be the new moon going waxing on and waxing off or waning anew. So it's very, very brilliant and masterful. And even this kick they showing with him and Angela in that scene, that's Cetus. Feet kicks, anything that has to do with feet, Cetus. And even his tie, Eddie Arcadian, her ringing that out, they're showing you that's Pisces. When he put his head in that tank, that's referring to Pisces as well, the fish that was in there. And now red also refers to either the underworld, or it could be hot, like red hot, like a summer. And sure enough, he's the planet of Mars as well. So all of these things are in the sky during the time of the movie. So Mars is there, Venus, even Mercury. I'm not studied up on Mercury enough to know if that's a character in here. It could be actually be Eddie Arcadian, but he's still Cetus and Pisces. All characters are. So you can tell by just how they use them, what they wear, and basically each time, like the spaghetti right here in his hair. So basically that's going to be Pisces. That would take the shape, the form of that. So that would be hair, spaghetti, fingers, any of that's Pisces. And he's short, he's a kid, so that's Cetus. Cetus is a constellation from that was used back with our ancients, and they always used Cetus as an angelic child. And still to this day, most movies, when they're showing you kids, all movies, when they show you kids or references to kids, they're talking about Cetus. And as we move along, you see him and his boy are the Gemini twins. And we're getting closer to the end of the movie here. So basically, sure enough, he wants to be known as the master, and Leroy, he's searching for the master during this whole movie. So his master gave him like a charm to go seek out the master, not knowing he's the master all this time, basically. And so, yeah, the movie's old. So if you haven't seen it, please, it's a treat. Share it with your baby if you get a chance to. But I wanted to decode it because it was um, actually kind of pulling on me to do it. And this is one of my favorite movies. I was a big Bruce Lee fan when I was a child coming up on into my adulthood. And so this movie and the nostalgia of it, it was fun just to do this. But as we go along, you'll see the Gemini twins, the new moon, Venus. That's always when you see white, silver. That's what they're explaining in the scene. And Bruce Lee as a disguise. Please watch that Bruce Lee movie because there's a bonus feature in there that probably gonna knock your socks off. And so, as we go along with the movie, hey, my man, he's looking for the master, and he doesn't know that he's the master. Think, Leroy, you have just opened a fortune cookie without a fortune, right? So basically, we go through a lot of these same kind of things. And then this scene cracks me up because they're showing you the full moon with this guy here. We go through a lot of the same challenges in life. We might level up on things, but we don't know that we've leveled up on them. And so life keeps bringing that same situation to test us to see if we understand and that we've actually leveled up. And a lot of times you can recognize, yeah, I've mastered that. So this is the scene where it's showing you who's the master, and he figures out it's him. And then that's not only just a scene, they're emulating this scene from the sky. So I'll show you how they're doing that. And this is the whole time where he's figuring out he is the master. And she says, "You sure look like a master to me." And then he found out some dumb guy is a computer. So basically, can you see Gemini twins to the left as they're coming up on the horizon? One is still down. So that is him in the water. And then the other one is Orion. So one's on top, that's him in the water getting pushed down, and then Orion touches the sun, so he's got the glow now. And then this one where he says, catches bullets with his teeth, ninja please. I had to fix that. And you can see that would be Cetus in his nose. So it's really masterful what they did with this movie. I just want to share it with y'all and just let you know everything that we watch, everything we listen to, music, sports, all entertainment comes from the sky. And we got books, merch, courses, all at our website. So please check us out at starsnearme.com. Please stay lit and be well.